Hey everyone, and welcome to the video. I'm North Central. We are among the tombstones back at the Bridgeport City Cemetery. It's just a few days here before Memorial Day, and the cemetery looks great. They've gone through and painstakingly mowed this entire cemetery. It looks really good with the mowed grass and everything. But I'm here doing a little bit of pre-maintenance. And by pre-maintenance, I mean I am picking up all my flags off of the veterans that I take care of. And the reason for that is because tomorrow, again, a few days before Memorial Day, they're having an event here where they have a bunch of people come out and put flags on veteran graves. I don't want to get in the way of that. I want them to be able to do that and have a great time doing it. At the same time, I don't want my flags to get confused with other flags. That flag right there that I had was not in really great shape. So I'm going through and I know where all of my graves are that I take care of, and I'm just picking the flags up, and I'll put them in the truck, and then a week or two after Memorial Day, when they come through and they take up all the flags that they've put out, I'll come back through and put flags back on all of these soldiers. And the flags that are tattered, you know, I won't put back out. I'll have new ones out. So I'm in the old Baptist section here, down here in the lower section. A couple more flags to pick up, and then we'll go on up into the upper section. Wow, this one right here is literally defying gravity. So this tree, of course, you know, at one time it was, this is an old grave, so at one time it was real little. The roots have grown up and pushed this thing to the side. Look how much this thing's leaning. I mean, the tree is, you know, fairly straight. I mean, that's off at a big angle. It starts going anymore, and it's definitely gonna flip over. Wow. Crazy. It is an absolute beautiful day out today. It's about 80 degrees. There's veteran Lewis G. Harper. I'm sorry. A few more down this way. This is the new section that I've started to come up down. Here's veteran Sutton. These are newer flags, and I'll be able to put them back and reuse them whenever we're done with Memorial Day. I got this one down here. And guys, I'm just picking them up and putting them in the truck. And if they're tattered like this one right here, see, I don't know if you can see how worn and tattered it is. It don't look bad, but it's still a little tattered. Those are the ones that I want to replace, and I'll end up replacing at least 3/4 of these. Now we're walking this way, and we're getting out of the Oddfellows section extended, coming over here into the Masonic. There's 3 upright marble stones just right down through this way. We'll get those. You know, there are some people that may get upset with me for taking these off. You know, I said that I would keep them on as much as I could 365, but with this event, what I found out, at least last year, is at least half my flags went to the cemetery. And not that that's a terrible thing. It didn't really bother me all that much. But many of them need to be changed out anyways. And this gives the opportunity for young kids and Boy Scouts and stuff like that come here to this event, who put flags down on these guys, to put a flag on all of them, and not, you know, see a flag and wonder if they should or not. Now they just can. And then, like I said, once it's over, I will replace them anyways. And it's a good way to keep up with your flags. You know, Memorial Day and Veterans Day is about 6 months apart from each other. So even if you just go into the cemetery, you know, twice a year and replace flags, right before those dates or just after those dates, in this cemetery's case, then you're doing pretty good. You're doing pretty good. Now, the Mount Zion Church Cemetery, I'll make sure that they have flags on them. I won't be taking flags off of them. All right, so we're here at the veteran corner, we kind of call it. Now, this one right here turned out really good. It's got to get this rust color off of it, but it came up real nice. And we got these down here. This Percy G. Brake. This is the upright stone that looks like they broke. A lot of these flags are coming up broken, like they've hit them mowing or something, and they have been sticking them back down in the holders, which is, I don't know how they're hitting them. I don't know how they're hitting them. I don't know, but they're hitting them. That's okay. Maintenance does maintenance, you know. So there's those 4, and then I'm gonna bring the truck right on down here and get the other ones. Veterans Corner. There's a few more in here that I still need to hit. Just haven't gotten to them yet. I'm kind of waiting until after Memorial Day. I don't want to be digging a bunch of graves up and having dirt and stuff everywhere. So I've been last 3 weeks I've kind of been waiting. Stones like this, you can see it's crooked and it's short. It's down in the ground too far. It needs to be brought up and leveled and plumbed. You're gonna start seeing stuff like that after Memorial Day. I'm gonna start doing these stones. I've got a lot of stones up here that need it done. So I'll put the flags on them and everything, and then I'm gonna start bringing the tripod up here with the chain fall and start getting some of these stones finished. I want to get these stones finished so I can move on to other things. So I've got some here. I've got some at Mount Zion. I got some at a few different places. I also want to make sure I take care of the veterans right here up front. I mean, there's 4 or 5 of them just right here in a row. I'm walking right past them. A lot of veterans in this section. This is the Oddfellows section. Or I'm sorry, this is the Masonic section. Probably, I'm gonna say 1 out of 10 graves is a veteran in this section right here. It's a whole bunch. But I wanted to finish or start down in the Old Baptist section and work my way up. Mr. Grover Cleveland. One more. I forgot Mr. Krupp. He's got a bronze plaque on him. KIA from World War I. He died over in France. We're gonna keep that flag on him. There's one place that I need to go. It's the top of the hill, and I want to make sure that he has a flag on him. His family asked me to take care of him. He has a private stone and a flat stone. Flat stone, she should be pretty good, but I want to make sure that he has a flag, and it's a good flag. So this is Mr. Muller, the caretaker of the Smith Cemetery, whom I have permission to go in and start treating stones and maintaining stones there. It's a small cemetery, a couple hundred graves. I just haven't done it yet. Been busy here. This is his mom and dad, and he asked me to take care of them, and I have. Last year I came in here and I sprayed them all down with wet and forget, and then came back up here and treated them with D2 and scrubbed them. They're still looking really nice. I just took some of the grass off of it. They've mowed this entire cemetery, getting ready for Memorial Day. Everything looks really good. So that base was coal black. I kid you not. It was literally coal black, and now it's all nice and pretty marble. It's really looking good. So yeah, ready for Memorial Day. Then of course right here is his federal stone, Beryl Ashby Muller, S1, U.S. Navy, World War II. 1925 to 1978. It needs to be brought up a level just a little bit, and I'll get to that. I know about it. I just haven't done it yet because it's up here. This is the only grave up here that I take care of. So, okay, let's go. So I came up here to this cemetery. It's up on top of the hill, just a little bit away from Bridgeport City Cemetery. This is up by our airport. And there's a geocache up here. My phone went off, so I found it. I was looking for upright stones, of course. And there's one here, sort of. I'll show you it to you. But I'm going to go ahead and sign the book and then put this back, and we'll get to this cemetery. So this is definitely a smaller cemetery. There are some veterans here, though. This one here that we're coming up on. Here. John Homer Wood, U.S. Air Force, Korea, 1930-2000. More down here. John Edward Powell, EMFA, U.S. Navy, Vietnam, 1941-2011. And Isaac C. Powell, F2, U.S. Navy, World War II, October 3rd, 1912 to 1998. Father, son. Like I said, just about every cemetery I've been to so far has at least one upright headstone. And this one kind of has it. Here's a Earl M. Davison, Tech 5, U.S. Army, World War II, 1913-1976. And right here he is. He's a mauler. And again, this is a upright stone that they have cut in half. So here's Herbert Mauler, West Virginia, T1CL 9th, Arrow something. It's hard to, September 9th. I think it's hard to read after that, guys. But yeah. And there's some more veterans down through there, but guys, I'll be honest with you, it's getting late. Sun's already set. It's gonna start getting dark. So, guys, that's gonna be the video. Hope you found that interesting. Just so happened that there's another cemetery here that had a geocache in it. So I hope you find that kind of stuff interesting. If you do, please go down and hit that subscribe button. If you're not already subscribed, right beside it, it's the bell. And then of course, make sure you give it a good like and go down to the comments and leave a little comment. We love comments. All those things are great for the algorithm of YouTube and good for the channel. All my videos are monetized. Every little bit of money that I get right back from Google, I put right back into the channel here. In fact, I just got a check for about $130 for Google, first one I had in 3 months. And all of that just went into flags and buying another bronze emblem. So we spend it around here. So guys, as always, be kind to each other, and I'll see you guys in the next one.